And we record again. Warm stone located. Where have we detected the warm stone? You detect warm stone because I'm telling you you detect warm stone. Why are you questioning this? All right, I'm gonna assume that that statue has been completed. Build statue, put it right here, front and center. Of a dwarf, I'm assuming is a dwarf killing turkeys. So that is the statue built. Nope, I am not live on YouTube. Remember, I upload the archives of these to YouTube. And an 8-hour recording is like 30 gigabytes of like a 30 gigabyte file that takes way too long to edit. Because they can't store it all. Whereas 1 hour, 4 gigabyte, or 3, whatever the hell they are, videos, very easy to edit. Like you have to load up different files, but you can at least keep them together. Because on the archive channel has every base now, other than this one. This base is going to need to be switched over. I've already got 5 hours of this base on YouTube. It's just not public yet. All the other bases, as far as I can tell, I have to look through all my externals in case I hid some files somewhere, but all the other bases are on YouTube and public. There is a DF hack command to stop the... That would be useful. Except then I'd be worried that I have it off. Like, I know why it's giving me the spam. I'm basically out of it now. But if you turn that off and you accidentally dive into magma, you just end up dying, and the game would have protected you. Like, if I had known that way back when I was first mining around the magma, that would have been way more useful. But right now, I'd rather just keep that on for, you know, for safety reasons. I'm going to switch this from designating all to auto mining ores and gems. Please go back and mine that. Go back and mine, you lazy bastard. Auto mining ores and gems at priority 1. Come mine this. I knew it. I figured that maybe I gave up way too soon, and boy, did I. So the best part of this means I can go up a Z level too. Why didn't I just go up a Z level from down here? Because that would have been way too smart. Let's tell this to start pumping real quick too. I want to slowly move this magma up so I can make sure everything's working. If one of these steps along the way screws up and the magma pours out, I'd like to know now before I make everything automatic. Oh, look at it. Look at it get bigger. Oh, it's so blue and sexy. Look, and it's so thick. It's so thick, blue, and sexy. It's not fiddly at all. Holy shit. This is just chilling up here too. It could go higher. We should go higher. Holy crap. I am so glad that I proved down below that this adamantine wasn't hollow. Could you imagine? Could you imagine how much adamantine I would have lost out on if I tried to see if this was fiddly? If I tried to see how much I could safely mine, it would have taken forever. That worked out beautifully. What the hell did I just do? I did SA. We're on trading. I don't know what the hell I did there. D. Up. I'm gonna do it upstairs here. Designate all. Up, down there. Just so we can get more out of this. The Candy Mother load. D, how do you spell that? Shut up. Shut up. It's like Dr. Manhattan. That's huge. Man, my miners would come back. Stop storing items in stockpiles. I really don't care. Now, I think the problem is I got rid of the weaving thing earlier, right? Or is it just a regular craft dwarf that does this? Hold on, I always forget where you do this. Build workshop masons. This is not all the stone, you lying bastards. Obsidian. Mechanics. Obsidian. Craftsdwarf. Obsidian. Build construction. Track stop that dumps to the east. Made of obsidian. Huzzah. Alright, so we're gonna get this, we're gonna set this up. Try to compress the stone. Is it a craftsdwarf though? I'll find it. It's it's within 2 or 3 that I'll remember how this works. We were clearly doing it before. Why would you abandon halfway through? You lazy bearded fuck. God damn it. Thank you. It is you that extracts metal strands on repeat. We had the blue dwarf, he'll get it handled. The one dwarf is, yo, we're gonna lose him. We're gonna lose our top weaver because he refuses to calm down. I can't fix him. I'm starting to suspect at this point that he's losing more from not working than he ever gained from working. I'm just gonna turn them all back on and off. Just set this back to normal. I think somehow he was calmer doing this than he is now. Also, they all went away finally. I don't know what that's about. Dress, robe, cloak, trousers, cap, mitten, sock, put that back on repeat, see what gets cranked out of it. We have tons of drinks, tons of plants, bunch of others. Need to trade it away. Go back to where we did the adamantine. Right into it. Sweet, glorious. I never knew a day like this could exist for me. That Armok would smile upon me and bless me with one of his most glorious of beard hairs. Remember, I stopped like 2 Z levels ago for some reason. I just like, 3 Z levels of freaking adamantine. This is fine. It's fine. This is the stopping point. This is where we get to be done for today. Did you move the loom to the farm area? Or is that loom still out in the rain? I think I moved the loom. It should be moved. But it is now summer. A season of recollections and boiling heat. This much adamantine calls for some blue togas being... No. There's gonna be some nice fucking armor though. If we could just, could you imagine if one of these dudes went crazy and made an actual, like a full-blown adamantine artifact spear? I tried to see if I could find a way to cheat in, like rename it, call it like Heart Ripper or something. Either that or tickle, tickle, tickle. All right, thank you for pumping. You are done pumping. Up here, though, we can. Stop, I can only get so erect. Ghost word cancels clean. He's throwing a tantrum. I'm surprised he was even cleaning. Waiting for the miners to get back. That's so much artifacts. So much adamantine. Come on. Where are these miners? You are taking your sweet time. All right, you pumped up the magma. Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong one anyways. You're the one that should be working. not you. I'm doing this from like the bottom up again. You're the one I'm needing to work to test. Separate from that, where are my miners? There we go. Come on, be thick. Be thick for me. Be thick for the mountain home. Oh, so thick. That's really fucking thick. It brings a tear to my dwarven beard. Remember below, like the onesie level below, it was like fiddly, and now it's just like perfect. I'm gonna do a 5x5 square just into that way, just to see if there's more adamantine. There is! D-A. Cram you in there. Let it spread itself. I wonder how tall this is. Oh, goody. I have struck Koboltite, everyone. Hey, everyone. We hit Koboltite. Be happy. Come on, game. Priorities. Oh, it got bigger. It's so blue. It just keeps going. Holy shit, it's still going. Yes. Yo, I'm gonna have a squad of 10 dwarves and nothing but adamantine. Nothing but adamantine. There's no reason not to go up again. If there's adamantine, until I find a level without adamantine, there's literally no sane reason to not get adamantine. What is going on here? The 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I like blue. You can just replace it all with up downstairs adamantine bar. I got an artifact adamantine floodgate once. I was very tempted to kill the dwarf who made it. All right, are we? Nope, we're not done. We're not done. We found more. Hells yeah. Switch those back to an auto mine. Lower priority, so that takes over. Ah, fuck, the brown thing overrode it. There we go. Yes, keep spreading. Keep spreading for me. I'm gonna wait till afterwards and just look up the numbers for how much adamantine we have. This is amazing. Oh no, it reduced to like 20 on this level. Golly gee, Batman. The numbers suck. I have a question. It says designating ore gems. Did I do that? Nah, I thought that might do something. Wasn't sure. Yes! Yes! It must keep going. More! Yep, there's a guy still here pumping nothing. So far, every pump worked, though. Oh my god. Yes. Discover all the rich, veiny blueness. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm like, we already know below that there are other things. Like that there are other spires, right? We've already identified some of the other spires. There's one over here. I was kind of digging towards that, so on and so forth. Like we found other things. The only issue is we proved using scientific deductions that the adamantine that was here wasn't hollow. And I actually did a video on this on YouTube on the College of Dwarfology called Safely Mining Adamantine. basically how to use the graphics to tell if adamantine is hollow or not. The reason why we're able to do this though is because we know we're safe. We proved the bottom one was up, so we're running up this. If I find another thing not connected to this spire, I would actually be genuinely nervous because I wouldn't know if it was hollow or not. Huge spires of blue, yes. And the first one of these that doesn't find adamantine, I'm gonna do another bigger wave pushing out from it just to really make sure that there's no adamantine. And then if there's not any adamantine, well, then we'll stop there. And then we'll see the counts. Where are my miners? You bastards. So I got the magma all the way up to Z level 21, and I only got to get to 148. I'm nearly there. That's like at least 5 away. Yes, mind that one square there. You're doing the Lord's work. But it's fun to release the clowns. No. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm going up from the safe spire. I'm not digging into new ones. That would be insanity. I'm guessing this is a low-level miner, because he is taking his sweet time. Again, if he finds nothing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 5x9 to the south. Well, essentially we've already done one, so a 4x9 to the south. They'll do another 5x9 to the north. If none of that reveals anything, I will do 4 out to the left and the right, to the west and the east. And if all that finds nothing, then we will just have to call it a day and stop looking for more adamantine from this particular spire. Oh, well, golly gee. If only we had more adamantine. I forgot he was in a mood. Oh, well. You were in a craft store. If I don't think you were going to be that good. Sorry, something more pressing took my attention, and I forgot that you probably cared about things. Because these sometimes do go out a bit, so maybe I'm wondering if like it goes out and then went up. And then after this, we'll expand it a little bit to the west and the east. And if all that finds nothing, then we'll just have to throw in the towel and be like, oh no, we've gotten all the adamantine we can get from this spire. We have milked this cow dry. Woe is me. Kind of, you know, wanted the miner to not quit halfway through, but you know, whatever. That's fine. You just be a quitter. We're not doing anything important here that would require your attention anyways. We'll do 4 on either side. And then if this increased area doesn't reveal it, then oh well. Oh well. We'll just have to, you know, be happy with the hundreds of adamantine we already have. Now, adamantine is 9 to a breastplate. We have over 100. So we definitely can make a squad with 9 breastplates of adamantine. It's only like, what, 30 more for all the helmets. The weapons taking, what, 3 each, so it's 30 more to equip everyone. Excepting, of course, the dwarf that has the artifact silver hammer. We're just gonna have to leave him with his artifact silver hammer. I mean, whoa, well, sadness. Whatever are we gonna do? We have 81 other animals listed. We have a lot of animals. Probably a few too many. Come back. Lazy. All right, I'm gonna let them dig, but I'm gonna make the assumption that there's no more adamantine. adamantine. There is only... Someone made a raw adamantine earring? Who's the dead man? There is 22 strands, 30 wafers, 224 raw adamantine. Plus 2. So altogether, ignoring the earring... 22, 52, 54, 278 adamantine. Not bad. Someone wanted to feel pretty. Fucking, I hope they die. I wanted to feel pretty. You must have it set to be economic stone. What, for it to be an earring? Yeah, raw adamantine is only used to extract adamantine strands. That's it. Don't anyone else use it to make a fucking earring. Nonsense. Now there is a bin here because iron bars and charcoal. Good. Yay. Now this man is cluttered with iron bars that aren't getting moved to the bar pile because... Because? Why is this filled with iron bars? Hundreds of iron bars. Why? Why do you hate me? And what is with this clothing? All right, we're dumping that one. We're dumping that one. That one's already been tasked. Those two are just destroyed. That bin's just gonna haunt me to the day I die. Was there a like, did I take it off of being economic? I'm still possibly holding out hope that there's more adamantine up here. Quantum iron bar stockpile. Like, I don't understand. Why? Build, machine, screw pump that pumps from the east. Obsidian. I don't know if silver counts, so I'm not gonna trust you. Jamamang has become a brewer. I don't know if I trust him. For all we know, he's lying to us. Magma Forge. Just because we're going to need it. Iron. Corkscrew. Crap component, iron. Corkscrew. Might as well make a bunch of iron corkscrews now that we're making those. Come on, Ghostword. We're all cheering for you. Did someone throw up blue on the ground? Oh, the ice melted. I don't understand like what the tipping point was. Like Ghostword like started on this path of depression and has been unable to get out of it like forever. Really sucks because if you look at it, everyone's kind of fine. Everyone's kind of fine except for Ghostword. Ghostword is our #1 weaver, like legendary plus McGillicuddy Extreme. Used to make all the best clothing in the world. Doomed to sadness. All right. Back down below where we were doing the adamantine. Anything discovered? No. Oh, Val. Luckily, we found plenty. Remember, I stopped here for some reason. And I was like, we got like 2 or 3 of it, so we're good. We're fine. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. Kind of wondering if we can go further down into the adamantine, but if you go straight into the hollow spire, we're screwed. So that would suck. Like the magma afforded me the ability to see down there. I can't. It's in like the molten magma, so either I come down in the adamantine or I don't go down at all. It makes it a pain to try to harvest any. Oh yeah, somebody wanted an adamantine throne office. Or not an adamantine throne, but somebody wanted the adamantine office. Let's get this to Eldritch. Screw it. All militia commanders shall now have an adamantine office. There's always clothing everywhere. What happens if a spire is hollow? Very, very bad. Well, whoever it was, they died. So it doesn't belong to anyone now. And them dying had nothing to do with the fact that I gave them a cinnabar throne because they demanded an adamantine office. And for those of you who don't remember your stones, cinnabar creates mercury. So that is in fact a mercury throne, which has nothing to do with why that particular dwarf is dead. Willing to maybe bet it. All right, if we zoom out a bit, where are... I believe I fixed the Tachuwu room. Yes, we have fixed the Uwu. What is in the water? Why are these just in the water? God damn it. So someone's throwing their armor in the reservoir for the hospital. Did I come up with a way to drain this? I never did. The only way to drain that reservoir is to flood the hospital. I never came up with I never installed a quick drain system. Clearly, I would never need to go in that water. That would just be dumb. So now what? They have to drink their way to victory? Okay. No one's in the hospital right now, right? All right, let's do this. Lock, lock. Lock, lock. I believe this is the right one. Yes. We'll use that to drain the water into the hospital. Drowning out the no one who's not there. Much pressure. And then because it's part of it, we might as well just already open up the drain. It's kind of the whole point of this. Don't tell me your door's locked. I locked the door to make sure someone having a mood wouldn't be able to destroy the drain at like the worst possible time. This is how sensible people make their bases, folks. They make it so you have to flood out the entire hospital if you want to drain part of the river that someone may have lost their armor in. This is just what sane people do. Look, it's all filling up to 7s too. It's like barely gone down in this room. How large was that reservoir? Holy shit. We never finished the drain. No! Now I've lost the hospital. Damn it! Are you kidding? We never made it a fortification at the end. Oh my fucking lord. No. No. What do you mean I don't have 8 materials? Do I have to build from this? I can't build across the top for some reason. I'm guessing the tree is blocking the way. Oh my god. And you can't cut down a tree at the edge of the map, can you? You can, I guess. All right, I didn't know you could. Can you? Cut down all the trees if you can. Cut them all down. There we go. No, I'm gonna build a floor out to it, carve a fortification into it from the backside. However, it did drain the water enough, I think, that we can get these. That should be a grate from here on out. As a matter of fact, I don't have a way to get down there. Let us install some grates to make sure nothing falls on that ever again. All right, did we cut down that tree? We're still waiting on it. You just take your time. Don't worry about it. There's no rush. I'm not sitting here watching, you know, fish, you know, having babies and spawning in all the hospital beds. We don't have mildew forming or anything. There he is. And who took forever? Unnamed dwarf. Good. Build construction floor. No, I'm gonna try to be careful about this. I do not want to risk being knocked off the floor that I'm on by the water coming out. Because remember, this water is what's gonna be coming out with pressure. However little pressure it is, because the water is only like some 2s above it, I don't want to take that to the face. So I'm going to build a floor over to it and carve a fortification into it diagonally. It all just fell into the volcano. Worst case scenario, your medical doors will get to use their nice clean hospital. It's not clean though. Where is Azen? Oh, he's a crazy man. Yeah, whatever. Fine, he's starving. It's not even clean though. It's all covered in mud now because the water moved. It's every single inch of that's covered in mud now. Come on. Please build the floor so I can get back a working hospital. I know some of my designs are exceptionally dwarfy, but do they have to punish me in such a dwarfy way? I want everyone to stare at this and remember that I have videos on YouTube right now that tell you how to make sure you never suffer due to water filling your base. I have videos on how to build your base safely so that the water can't pool up and ruin your base. Don't worry, this is only my good name on the line. I'm not incompetent. My fucking thing is flooded. Oh my god. Okay. And they're not even getting the armor either. That's the worst part of this. They're just staring at the armor out there like, I mean, okay, I guess. It's armor. Whatever. Don't mind me. Can you get down there yet? Are there floodgates over here? That wouldn't have helped anyways, but I didn't know I had floodgates here. Of course he is. I don't know what to do with Ghostward. Short of cheating again, but I only like, I don't want to do that for like a dwarf going down, no matter how important a dwarf. I'll only fucking cheese up their happiness if I'm like losing the base to a glitch or something. Like if Ghostward goes fucking crazy and half the base kills itself because of Ghostward, then yeah, I'll glitch up their fucking happiness. I'm not doing it for one guy, no matter how much I really, really need Ghostward to come through this. Lock him in a room for a bit. Oh, is that gonna make him happier? How else would you design it? They said fish didn't exist. Shut up. Shut up. Make a drain in the center, then sacrifice one dwarf to open the door. No, we're not going to need to do that. When this gets built, I'll be able to carve that as a fortification. So so this will work like the drain it was designed to be. That's what I thought it always was. How long have we had this drain here? I never once carved this into a fortification. All right, ultimate priority, wherever you are, engraver man. Let's get it done. Where are my artists? They're both storing things. All right, that takes time. They got it. They got places to be. They got things to do. I know he's dehydrated. He's crazy. I can't feed him. What do you want from me? Give me a bedroom. Can't get a high quality one at the moment. 1, yes, because it's off. 2, all right. Hold on, though. We're trying to save the hospital. I completed the last one, right? Yeah, that was already cleared. Wouldn't the draining water get in the way of people trying to get into the fort from that area? They should be able to get into the fort from that area. Oh, you're talking about like the entrance. Yeah, kind of. You have to, okay, so 2 things. 1, there's a lot more area out here than there is up here. 2, if it does go into the tunnels in such large amounts that it ends up in the anthill itself is a mega drain. Remember this. Anything that goes into here is designed to be drained out. So the anthill drains from both the left and right side of the base, if the water gets there. Did he say he couldn't do it? What happened to the guy engraving? I gotta go sleep. Are you stockpiling this time? Why do they keep stockpiling mugs? Hold on, is there just no, like, what's going on in this tavern? I don't have enough chests. I'm guessing each chest can only hold 50. I have a better chest. I want like a high quality chest. Guess I'm not gonna get one. Sanguero rib chest, whatever the hell. This will give me the extra mugs to put in here. I thought a chest could hold more than 50, but I guess I was mistaken. Okay, now my artist is coming. First step of dwarven engineering, prepare for failure. I think the anthill's crying out for a waterfall. Disable mugs and goblets from those stockpiles so they can only be in the tavern. I think the issue was it literally just wasn't going to the tavern. I think the tavern could store it. All right. Now that it's pouring out. Now that's blinking. Does that mean that, I mean, besides the fact that there's 2, are any of these fucking tasked yet? No, they're not. Why is no one grabbing these armors? What if I forbid them all and then reclaim them? Maybe there's an old claim on it. They can get down here. Yeah, see, the water spreads out too far by that point. Even when it does reach the tunnel, it's not gonna fill it too much. You have to remember, the water pressure's basically stopped. 1s and 2s might go in there, but not. It's already evaporating back in the main tunnel. If you look down here, this evaporated a second ago. Which means someone should be picking up the armor. Pick up the armor. Anytime, no rush. Assholes. The Uwu room is completed, so I'm going to put the floor back while I'm here and thinking about it. alternate room is never going to be done, so I'm gonna put the floor back. And we're not grabbing the armor still because we secretly hate me. All right, if I put this here, hold on, stop it. I'm hitting too many buttons. Okay, put you here. Lock the cursor there. Because the way it counts whether or not you can access that's from the north, not the south. Because the wall's on the top. Yeah, okay. All right, that makes perfect sense. It's not their fault, it's mine. What did I fix? I know. The grate I was going to be building from earlier. The grate will let him walk across it. Gotta love it when plot points come back and save the day at the end of the story. No, in this case, it's not their fault. That's not the way that hill is generated. There's no wall, so the hill couldn't possibly be on the side that we're on. But as soon as we have a grate across, they can walk across, walk down the hill, grab the items. Like now. I say as he dumps a pair of gloves on the ground because of how much he hates me. Yep, now they're being tasked. Not all of them, unfortunately, but they are being tasked. Is there just not enough idlers to task them all? Weird. All right, so water pressure's done up here. We're gonna ignore the fish that's just dying in the air. And now we gotta wait for all the water to... Look at the food, look at the fucking fish. Get out of my hospital. Oh no, he was found dead, just like we all knew he would be. The humanity, the dwarf manity. Can we pick up the rest of the items, please? There we go. More and more of these are getting tasked out. Build grate. Need to wait for the 3 grates to be made. I mean, but how long is that going to last? I know where he was. Yeah, he did make a masterpiece cap again. How long is that gonna last? Like, I think he's too far gone. I genuinely don't think once you're into that part of the red, you can ever climb out. Bivalent, after putting on a well-crafted item, felt satisfied at work. That does help. She felt self-pity after being away from family, self-pity after being away from friends, dejected being unable to pray. I don't know why she's not praying. Didn't feel anything being unable to acquire something, felt self-pity after being away from people for too long. She gets more thoughts out of working than she does, you know, being able to hang around with people. Maybe she's just gotta work her sorrows away. I don't know, I don't tell you. Also, those copper leggings, those chain leggings are freaky looking. All right, when we grab the last of these, we'll be good there. So the chain leggings and then the gloves that were dumped for no reason. Oh, no, these are like damage. Yeah, let's dump those bad boys. Entice her next to a fancy door and other fine furniture. I don't think that's gonna work that much. She's looked at fine things. She doesn't care. Put fancy stuff near their workplaces. I could try. I just don't think it's going to work that much. I don't even know what we have that's fancy. Pig iron spear, bone figurine, a green glass bucket. Needs open space. This would be open space to the floor below. Wouldn't do anything, but it would be an open space. I will put a well here with our artifact green glass bucket for her to stare at all day long. She'll be inspired by its green glassiness. Right, down there has been fixed. I can get floor grates built. What is taking so long? I'm guessing it's being hauled because there's no one making it now. Yeah, it's being hauled as we speak. Oh, good. No rush. Why do I not feel happy about this? Ghost word, buddy, what you doing? Stalk or whatever means the bad type of mood, right? Where they kill someone. Oh God, he's not even moving. No. I ain't losing you to a mood now. I'm trying to make you happy. I ain't losing you to a mood. What is he caring for? He is in a macabre mood. She has not yet claimed a workshop. When did they claim a workshop for this mood? I have streamed for like hundreds and hundreds, low hundreds of hours. We haven't had a macabre mood on stream. I don't actually know what to do. I'm guessing she wants a, no, we have a leather worker. We have crafts dwarf shop. What the hell do they want? It should tell me. Just says she's not yet claimed a workshop. I don't know what workshop they want for a macabre mood. Yeah, but what shop is it? Macabre moons are similar to fellow moons. The dwarf will not murder a fellow dwarf. The macabre moon may require bone skulls, or if you do not happen to have any, you'll have to make some by butchering and allowing a cat or let the moon do. Like fellow moons, only unhappy dwarves can enter these. So it's not the one where they murder people. That's good to know. We'll try to take over a butcher shop or a tanner shop. Okay, I did get rid of, no, I have those. I don't have a tanner? I don't have a tanner. Why do I not have a tanner? Someone build a tanner shop. I thought that was a tanner's. I guess I don't have a tanner shop. Does someone have tanning? Yeah, I have 2 legendary tanners. How do I not have a tanner shop? Where are my tanners? Build! Who do we determine that we care right now? Collapse all. Who are our survivalists? The 2 that are gonna screw us are Dominate and Manam. Storing item in a stockpile, socializing. Who cares about moods when you can be having a party? Well, no, that hauling happened like they were already hauling. If you turn off hauling, it won't necessarily make they won't drop the item they're holding. I believe building a building already takes priority if it is a job-specific building. I believe. Salt. All that missed leather. Yeah, wait, right? How have I not had a Tanner's? We had a Tanner's, didn't we? I can't give anyone anything yet. We're saving. We have to wait. We have to encapsulate everything into our very being. I'm turning off redemptions for now. Growgrain, I still see yours. I will finish yours. But we're within the last scheduled half hour. So I'm not going to do any more requests for crazy things to the base at this time, just because I don't know how long it's going to take. But you're right. We need a insane gifter, and Zul'Ban now also have tanning. Also, Zul'Ban is legendary at what? The hell was this other dude legendary at? Bone carving. Who are you? Had a mood. I guess that gave him. All right, you win this. He had a mood. He is a bone carver. Good on him. All right, someone built it. He's coming to claim it. Did he claim the butchers? He claimed the butchers. We had to build the tanner, so he claimed the butcher. Why? That's good to know. And a Makara place, he waits for a tanner to claim a butcher. And he began his construction. Okay, hopefully this gets him out of his funky mood. It probably won't. What is this going to make him? I don't understand what skill this is off of. Will become a legendary bone carver or leather worker. I'm guessing he wanted bones, so he's a bone carver now? Okay. I'm really weird. I guess he's fine. Never seen this mood, right? Like, we've had a lot of depressed people. They never went into this mood. Maybe they needed all three of those requirements but chose the butcher. That might be it. You have any valuable skulls or bones? Might be worth forbidden. Ghost Word has created the Yak Bone Cage. She claims as an heirloom in the name of a family ancestor, goofy name Phrase Dagger. Breach Spider, a yak bone cave worth 4,800 dwarf bucks, weighs 15 pounds. This is a yak bone cage. All craft storemanship is of the highest quality. He made this at a butcher. It is encircled with bands of yak bone and two-legged rhino lizard bone. On the item is an image of statues and donkey bone. Still just as depressed as ever. Hold on, this was Ghost Word? Miserable level, 81,000. 82,000. Within the last 2 weeks, felt satisfied after creating an artifact. The happiness from creating an artifact doesn't shove you all the way up? I must pray to Leggin. I feel so dejected. Holy shit, pray to Leggin then. No one is stopping you from praying to this person, you crazy bastard. All right, watch this. This is a temple. I'm assigning it. We're adding the location. It is a temple where you pray to Leggin specifically. There you go, the Abbey of Hoping. Please, for the love of God, pray to Leggin. All right, let him attend meeting, and then maybe he'll pray to Leggin, and Leggin will help him. Picking up equipment. No, pray to Legging. I'm fine with you praying to leggings. Whatever the hell it is you're wanting to pray to. Just stop being sad. What equipment are you even picking up? Now he's attending a meeting again. Holy shit. This person is like, I'll give it to him. He's trying. Like, attending meeting, if I know, is the thing that they do to try to, like, complain and get rid of, like, their negative thoughts. Like therapy or some shit. But he's, like, stuck in a weird loop of picking up equipment and attending a meeting. If it says attending a meeting again, I think we have an issue. Like, I think we might be in a glitch if it says attending meeting after this. He tried to pick up equipment a bunch of times and then canceled. And now he's eating. Hold What are your skills, Ghostword? Why did you try picking up equipment 90 billion times? Now you're legendary at bone carving, which is funny. Okay. Like, you're not crippled or anything, right? Yeah, you have no issues. I thought maybe he was having issues carrying things. I created you a temple, buddy. Go pray or whatever the hell it is you're needing. And why did he grab food over there, but now he's heading this way? This isn't even yours, buddy. Why are you eating in this room by yourself? I thought for a second, oh, that's it, because he has an office. He eats by himself. But no, this isn't even yours. Why aren't you just eating at the tavern? I'm freeing this chair. I don't understand what's going on with it, but I'm freeing that chair. If you're doing weird shit like eating by yourself, it's no wonder you're getting sad. Eat at the tavern, where I have fucking bartenders and shit. Hold on. What is going on with this tavern? The Peach of Blazing. Doesn't have a tavern keeper. Maybe that's an issue. We need a tavern keeper. First one that says it's a hauler. Coca qualified, you're a tavern keeper now. Granted, we could deal with more tables in there, but now there's a tavern keeper. Does that mean it was a tavern not working to this point? I've forgotten his name. Ghostword. He's attending meeting again. Like I said, the poor bastard's trying. I don't think I've seen a dwarf attend so many meetings to improve their mood. But now he's picking up. Why is he always picking up equipment after attending meetings? He spends all of his time attending that meeting and then picking up this equipment. I don't even understand what he's picking up. Is it just more clothing? Weaving thread in the cloth? No job. Slipped into depression. Too depressed. Dude, what the hell is going on with him? Yeah, let's remove him for jazzercise. I think he got his jazzercise on enough already. He's the leader. Ghostword needs to be replaced with... Who else is in his squad? Alapega? Ghostword will be replaced with Alapega. There we go. Ambivalent after putting on an exceptional item, satisfied while crying on somebody in charge, self-pity after being away from family and being away from friends. Who the fuck is your family and friends? Well, they're dead. That's the problem. Ghostword doesn't talk to anyone. They literally have no friends. Once Shigaroth, this comes back to Shigaroth. Once this person died, fucking Ghostword had no one to talk to. Ghostword literally wanders around the base and everyone ignores him or her. Everyone is super happy wearing Ghostword shit, but no one ever talks to Ghostword. And I think part of it is Ghostword eats in that room. All right, new idea. I know Ghostword likes working. But I need to purge it. We need to purge the roles. Like, I need Ghostword to hang out at the tavern and just have a chat with like regular people. What I don't understand is how is Ghostword constantly talking to the mayor, but Ghostword isn't friends with the mayor? Like the mayor doesn't ever talk to Ghostword? I need need to, but Ghostword's depressed right now. I can't do anything while they're depressed. Hopefully, they'll be able to sort this out in a second. I have the last request is a bedroom for Grogrin. Grogrin, do you not have a bedroom? It says meager quarters, so I'm gonna assume no. Do I have an unclaimed bedroom? Not that I'm gonna be lazy about this or anything, Grogrin, but I have a lot of rooms that end up unclaimed when people die. There you go. This one will go to Grogrin. Grogrin, I'm marking you as complete. You actually have a high quality bedroom. That way I don't have to worry about, you know, forgetting what you were doing. Come on, dude. How long does it take them for them? I don't care. I don't care. Yep, that's good. Cool. I really don't care right now. Don't care. Whatever. I'll trade you whatever the hell I have. I have no cares. We have to save Ghostword. Ghostword is like the best weaver I think we've ever had. Isn't this the one that's like level 73? Oh, 33. 38. Someone else is 73. It's something else. This person's so past fucking legendary. Now he's getting thirsty. He's not wounded. Except to his right elbow, which doesn't show up in the medical thing. What is, I don't know what's up with the right elbow, but what is the healing thing? GF pack healing. I don't know what's going on with the elbow, but it's not showing up on the other screen. Going to the profile of the wounded dwarf. I'm guessing they mean this? Is this the profile? Then type in DF Usion. Is this not the profile? It's not even a recognized command, so I don't know what this person's talking about. There's probably an old command that doesn't work. I don't know the way to heal people. It says he has no health problems, but it says he has an issue with his elbow. How does he not have a wound but has a wound? Healing. Where's the list of scripts? I know there was... Okay, he's on the move again. Come on, Ghostword. I mean, okay, if you want to sleep, you can sleep. I don't really like this. GM unit, mod manager, mechanisms, liquids, power reader, rename, siege, workshop, or modders, other scripts, or any of these healing. Brainwash, death cause, DF fusion. Why did that not work for me? Interface to a legacy script system. I don't think that works anymore. Full heal. Attempts to fully heal the selected unit from anything, optionally including death. All right, where is he? Guessing him? Didn't say it didn't work, so did it work? All right, the elbow thing is gone, wherever that elbow thing was. All right. I don't know what the elbow thing was, but the reason why I bring that up is it said picking up equipment multiple times. I'm wondering if he kept dropping something. I don't know if that was putting him in a loop. Word. He's attending a meeting again. Yeah, that might be happening. I might just end up giving him a really nice bedroom. He's attending a meeting, but he's locked out. That's mean. You have a point. Do we have an unclaimed bedroom? That one goes to Eldritch. Curse is 18. I want to give him an office. He already has issues eating on his own. Who is this? This is an unnamed dwarf. Now it's ghost words. He's attending a meeting again? He just attended a meeting. Like did the other? Oh, he's following the dude. The dude's ignoring him. What a prick. I think that's who he's talking to. It looks like the same dwarf. Also, what has happened to our frames per second? Is it because we're following him? Our frames per second has plummeted down to like 30. It used to be like 90. He's storing owned item. Now we're at 66. Weird. Maybe he's grabbing his shit from his old bed and moving it to his new bed. Which we should probably free up this bed for someone else. I don't care right now. Ghost word is the only one. And now we're at like 90 frames per second. Weird. Yeah, he's just moving his things to his new room. Maybe this will make him happy. Again, I don't want to give him an office or anything, because he already spends all his time eating on his own, which is not helping him. Or her. To her, I think. Hang out at the tavern. Why does Ghostword not hang out in the meeting areas? Everyone else hangs out in the meeting areas. Ghostword doesn't seem to get this. I don't understand how Ghostword doesn't get this, like, hook to go to the meeting areas when not doing anything like every other dwarf does. Is that what he's doing now? Because he is moving with no job. Go to the tavern. Fuck. Now where is he going? Like, he looked in there, saw no one there, and is just leaving. What do we have? 15 idlers. So I think creating too many meeting areas causes a problem. Like, I literally think it kind of borks the system. Because now they meet in too many different areas. There's not enough dwarves per area. And he's going to the Farmers Guild. Hey, maybe he can make friends in the Farmers Guild. Maybe this will make him happy. Interested after learning about milling, self-pity after being away from family, and pity from friends. I can't fix that. Dejected being unable to pray to Legan. Now the Legan thing I can't really fix you with. You're the one that's having issues with the praying. None of the rest of these are a temple, right? This is just an empty temple. Right, this entire thing is just a temple to Legan. I can't do more than that in this. That belongs to the Abbey of Hoping. If you pray to him, that one's on you. I can't force you to do it. Ghostword, how are you now? Before I read, it was at 84,000. 87,000. Holy shit. Why are you getting so depressed so fast? I've never seen someone like get thousands of depression points, particularly from having a mood. All right, Ghostford, where are you going now? Attending another meeting. Attending a meeting again because he's back in the office. All right, go pray to Legan. Damn it. Picking up equipment. What equipment do you have to pick up? I don't understand this step. Shut up. I don't understand this particular step of the sequence where it picks up equipment. I did only pick up equipment once this time, so maybe there was an issue with grip or something off of the elbow. Now the problem is we're so close. I don't know what the stage is where they go completely bonkers. Like, I'm wondering if it's 100. I think I'm like, I have nothing to base this on, but I'm guessing at 100,000 we've lost them. Hacks. But nobles and offices, I just put them in the tavern half area overlapping with each other and tend to a few special dwarves. Now, like I said, I will, for things like this, I will do it. Like, I'll do a sheet to save the base from like a tantrum spiral or a fucking loyalty cascade, especially when the game says there isn't a loyalty cascade. This is one dwarf. Other than him and whoever's in yellow, the dwarves are fine. I'm not like cheesing the system just because of one dwarf. Why are you attending a meeting but not moving? Slipped into depression again. I don't understand. The problem is, for all I know, attending a meeting is what's keeping this person sane. If I locked them to the tavern, they may not survive. What are you doing? You dancing or chanting? Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think, like, give him a wife. How do you, we need to just give him, first of all, I think goes for it's a female. She felt satisfied remembering work, elated remembering her punishment delayed. Whenever she felt good remembering that her punishment was delayed, interested remembering about milling. I just needed to get a friend and or to pray. If she will do one of these two things, I'm sure we can maybe do something with her. I don't want tapioca, I want fucking ghost word. Come on. Why is she stuck in this weird... Oh, whatever, I'm ignoring that. Everyone is just a passing acquaintance. That's the real issue. And Legan, who she wants to pray to, is associated with charity and generosity. So we have like a really fucking generous dwarf with no friends who makes the highest quality clothing and no one talks to her. She gives all of her profits to charity. And everyone just walks past her as she sits in the middle of a hall crying. Everyone just walks past her as she sits in the middle of a hall crying. These clothes are washed with my tears. That's why they're so high quality. Nothing gets your clothing as soft as dwarf tears. No, she said she was happy remembering she didn't get punished. Punishing her might throw her over the edge and make her go crazy. No. I already have a temple to all gods. That is not good enough. Her thoughts are constantly didn't pray to Legan. Actually, now that I say this, I see one for Nazome. But I kept seeing earlier Legan. Now I don't even know if I can find Legan. Bitter. People. Dejected after being able to pray to Zane. Pray to Legan. You're right. She has one where she needs one for Lizane. All right, where's the big temple? We'll split the big temple down. You are the Abbey of Hoping. Give me a location of a temple to, what was the other name? Nazome? Nazome. There you go. I got temple to both gods. We got them. The Temple of Secrets, right next to the Abbey of Hoping. Not much more I could do with that. She's just sitting here in a depressed state. She's climbed up to 88,000. She's got a lot of cried on someone in charge, so they're happy about that. Being away from people for too long. I'm trying. The funny thing is, Ghostword isn't in chat right now. So Ghostword's gonna come back like next Saturday, and everyone's gonna be like, we're so sorry. Do you know what to talk about? And Ghostword's not gonna know what the fuck's going on. Ghostword's gonna be like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? You're right. What if I forced her to the temple? Abbey of Hoping as a performer? So here's the issue. This doesn't count. So it's just a temple dedicated. It's not like one of the things. So I can't, it's not like a sacred monk. I need someone who does something to Legan. I'm understanding the situation. But I don't think any of the actual churches are to Legan. Just to see the situation. Do any of these say Legan down below? No, it's just weird little things that they cover. The Divine Coven of Bravery worships Legan. All right, let's switch you to the Divine Coven of Bravery. The Cheerful Shrine. All right, I'm gonna free that. You go to there, not those ones. You do those. You are going to be assigned the Cheerful Shrine. And I'm going to go to locations, the Cheerful Shrine. You'd still just be a performer. Shit. Who are you? What's it called? Ghost. Ghostword's still depressed. What if I assign the other temples to Ghostword? Like, hey, this is your temple, baby. You pre whenever you want. Use Online loves worshiping. So yeah, the temple works. It does its job. Just Ghostword is too sad to realize it. Store owned item. How many more owned items do you have to store? I kind of want you to stop storing owned items. She has no job, but she's gonna sit in a room where she complains ahead of time. She's trying to attend a meeting with a guy who's not in the office to accept the meeting anymore. I think that's like legit the saddest part of all this is that Ghostword keeps like trying to go back to therapy. That's the saddest part of all this is 90% of the time Ghostword keeps trying to go to therapy. Has she gained a trinket recently? I don't think so. How do you make them gain a trinket? I don't even know how to do that. Is there a way to force her to gain a trinket? Come on, Ghostword. Well, no, because this is what would happen to a regular dwarf. Just because its name doesn't change anything. Oh God, is she going to pray? No, she looked at it but didn't pray. want the spiritual healing, you gotta go do the spiritual. Why are you picking up equipment again? What fucking equipment do you keep picking up? Also, while I am here, build the well. Make you out of a limonite block with an artifact bucket and some high quality rope and an obsidian mechanism. Ghost? She's storing an owned item again. Right? The most successful dwarf in your fort is too depressed to pray and spends all of her time chasing down one person to talk to. I am so invested in this one dwarf's quest to become the most miserable being ever. They have to haul stuff and they randomly pocket something. Maybe unassign other meeting halls? Keeps going between the tavern and the temple between bouts of depression. But I can't. Like, the tavern's just where people go to get food. She's only going over there because she's dragging the mayor out of the tavern. See? It says attending meetings. She goes there, grabs him, tries to drag him back. Now, okay, so here's the real question. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. A great humanoid composed of cherry opal. It has a round shell and it squirms and fidgets. Beware its poisonous gas. Is it a depression gas? Where is she going to eat? Eat in the tavern like everyone else. She's not the only one doing this, though. What is wrong with the tavern? All right, hold on. I'm about to try to fix this tavern. Something is wrong with this tavern. The tavern's assigned wrong. I made a meeting area assigned to the tavern. I've never made a dining hall. It's not a dining hall. We've never had a dining hall. We just happen to have a room with a meeting area that had tables, but it doesn't automatically make it a dining hall. Look at all the people showing up. You have to make it from the table to force it be a dining hall. This was just a room that we said belonged to the tavern. Ghostword, come back. Come back. We've made it so you can eat now. So that means the whole time everyone's just been eating in other rooms. Everyone's been going to like unowned bedrooms and shit and eating food like weird little gremlins. Yo, I'm not going to lie. Coca-Cola 5, I know you wanted that room to yourself for social distancing. However, that one room is literally screwing over everything because Coca-Cola 5 continues to not eat in the right office, so meetings aren't being held half the time. So I'm going to deassign this from Coca-Cola 5. I'm going to free that table for now. That weird dining room actually screws us half the time. Because Coca-Cola 5 never eats in his own office correctly. She's trying to attend a meeting over here now? Why? Does Coca-Cola 5 not have a bedroom? Oh my God, he never got purged out of this one either. Coca-Cola 5, you have a bedroom. It's the mayor's room. Oh wait, is that just an office we use for the mayor? I might have just got rid of Coca-Cola 5's bedroom. Whoops. Meager quarters. Needs decent quarters. It says Coca-Cola 5 still has meager quarters, though. Do we not have quarters for the mayor? I feel like we're learning all these weird things I fucked up way back when somehow, like the minutia. What do we call it? Start year? In game, it's been since the year 216. Out of game, this is what? The 4th or 5th stream? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 8th or 9th stream. About 8 hours each, so 72 hours? No, it slipped into depression again. Ghost word, I want to save you. Let me save you. $93,000. You're right. One of them is horrified after being haunted, tormented, or possessed by a dead pet. Meeting hall conflicts. Wait, why did assigning the dining hall fix the temple? Did it? Did the dining hall fix the temple? "25 years without a dining room. I'd be happy to get far enough to have a defensible wall in the basic hospital done." What? So we had one-ish. It just wasn't completely properly defined. We had a tavern. It just wasn't apparently a dining hall. And it's the second dining hall. We moved it from the original dining hall. Because we were moving from the original base, which was over here. This used to be the dining hall. Now it's a storage room. We've moved that to the new area, which is this big thing, which apparently I only signed to a tavern, but not necessarily as a dining hall, which also is a secondary thing. We got the armor, so I should close the hospital. We have drained the one room enough, and I believe we have enough for our floor grates. Once we get the floor grates installed, we'll re-enable the river, which will re-enable the mist generator through the uwu system into the one temple, so we should be good there. All right, ghost word. But as a second thing, this is like, 'cause I know everyone's just wanting me to cheat to save ghost word. However, think about this. By following ghost word around in their depression, we're actually figuring out what the base doesn't have. We didn't know that the base didn't have a dining hall, so on and so forth. So if we lose Ghostword, it'll be for the better. Like, losing Ghostword won't be better for the base, but the process of watching Ghostword go insane is to the better of the base, because we're figuring out what's wrong with the base. Who the hell is that? Sacred what? Who are you? I never restricted the temple to just the dwarves in the base. So I guess we can now get visitors, and we happen to be getting goblin pilgrims. We don't have any goblin neighbors. I just built this. Where did this goblin come from? How did I just get a goblin pilgrim? I guess you get pilgrims. Why is this one dwarf so very blue? Because he's a human mercenary fated one. Visitors come to relax. You heard the pizza glazing. Okay, no. Pizza glazing is not for everyone. No. Fuck you. Wait, why did they come before? Wait a sec. Was the pizza glazing not even working? No, it says citizens only. How are you here? I have one thing that says all visitors welcome. That doesn't mean that you get to use the temple to come check out my tavern. I'm gonna purge Ghostword as a performer, since I don't think they're a performer. I don't think that's helping anybody. What I wanted to do while I was there was, no. Stop bringing in foreign people to the base that are gonna kill me. I don't even know what fated one means. I feel like this dude's undead somehow. As a necromancer experience. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's just, that person's gonna go full Hulk on us. You shouldn't be allowed visitors unless you make the inn or whatever. Well, technically, I have made it. One, you're always allowed visitors if you say you allow visitors. I always turn it off. I didn't turn off the one temple. But 2, I have the tavern. The tavern and the inn are the same thing. They're just not allowed to become permanent if you don't have rooms for them, I think. Ghostward. All right, Ghostward, sleep in your nice room. Please remember the good times and get better. Who is this jackass that is laying dibs to 90 million gloves, pants, socks? Who is this? Who is it that Domine? Domine the Dungeon Master believes that they own all, everyone does. Why? Why are you claiming all these and just dumping food on the ground? Who is this asshole? Tachulu. Of course the artist would just dump food on the ground. All right, Ghostward. Sleep asleep or sleeping and then feel better. 93,000. 94,000. Within the last 2 weeks, you felt euphoric due to inebriation, plus 500. Bliss after sleeping in a palatial bedroom, plus 30. Self-pity after being away from family for too long, negative 5. Negative 15 for being away from friends, dejection after being unable to pray, negative 125. Dejection after being unable to acquire something, negative 125. Away from people, negative 5. Decent meals, 125. Annoyed after having a drink, negative 5. Interest after learning about milling, times 2. And satisfied while crying on someone in charge. All right, they're attending meeting again. Yo, come on, just start making friends or something. I'm kind of wondering if once they're at this point of this downward spiral of pain, if it is impossible to bring them back up. Yeah, because I think it's 100 that they snap, right? That food is art. If you do a clean out and scatter, it'll reclaim all that stuff. All right. I'll do that after this person kills himself. Starting fist fight. Oh, no. And it just saved too. So even if I was like, you know what? We're not going to save that. That didn't happen. It just saved. Poor Ghostward. Oh my God. Like I said, kind of the best part about this, like the actual silver lining is Ghostward didn't show up to watch today. So after this, like the next time Ghostward shows up, everyone's gonna be like, you poor soul. Skyrim auto-saved. I just realized what's going on. Coco's the shoulder she cries on. Coca-Cola is the one that does it. Well, rip Ghostward. Ghostward, you poor person. Ghostward shows up and we're all just F. Oh my God. Come on, Ghostward. Don't start that fist fight. Think better about yourself. What are you starting a fist fight with? It's just stuck in starting fist fight. What do you mean starting? Okay, Ghostward's decided who they hate. Who did she sock? Zim. She just ran over, beat the hell out of Zim a little bit, and then ran away. Do you feel better? You don't, do you? I don't think it says anything about her beating the crap out of someone. Remember that the hospital sells water in it. Oh, fuck me. You're right. We have a filled hospital. Oh, well, not really. The hospital beds are still filled, but part of the hospital has still been kept empty because of the way I set it up. So Zim just fell asleep on the floor. But you're right, I can start unlocking these now. No water's gonna be coming out. We have a nurse, right? Yep, insane gifter. Insane gifter will take care of you, I promise. All right, did we get those grates? We did. Time to reopen the river. Right before the water freezes because it's in October, but time to reopen the river and get the mist generator running again. What do you guys say? Well, it's partially working again. Oh wait, the mist generator's not gonna work. We have to fill up the entirety of the reservoir first. Didn't think that one through. Unless I stop it. What is it that fills the reservoir? What's the reservoir control? Is it the one on the far right? I think this is the reservoir control. We don't need the reservoir to be super filled right now. If we close the reservoir, we should be good. Also, I'm going to lock this door so that no one destroys that. And I'm going to lock this door so no one destroys that. I suspect that's the reservoir control. God, do I hope that is. Probably should have checked beforehand. Are you the reservoir control? You are. I remembered my own logic correctly. There we go. Because what was going to happen is I was going to fill, then it was going to freeze, and the water's going to spread out and evaporate. It was never going to be big enough before winter freezes over. So now we can at least get the river through. Ghostward has no job. Fine, go somewhere. Go somewhere to be happy. It is like really fucking hard to make a dwarf happy with the current mood system. Like really fucking hard. You going to pray? What are you doing? Where are you going? Eat at the temple. Like, eat food in the tavern. Go to the temple and pray. Attend a meeting again. All right, what if I set her up as a performer again? She's not doing anything anyways, so it's not helping. I don't think she's even a worshiper of that. So I'm gonna go to the Abbey of Hoping and set her as a performer for that. Technically, that's a job. We'll give you somewhere to be where maybe you'll pray and do shit. It says drink. What do you mean? You're going the wrong way for drinking. Where are you going? Why would you just drink there? We have a tavern. We have a tavern for this. Now you're gonna have a negative thought for drinking without a mug. Why did you do that? No one told you to do that, though. You're gonna hold that against me, and that wasn't my fault. Look at all the booze we got up here. We have Coca qualifies or Tavern Keeper? Oh, they're the mayor and the Tavern Keeper. No wonder they go to the other place. We're gonna fire him from Tavern Keeping. We are going to make him an unnamed dwarf who is a hauler. Or Alapega who is a hauler. There you go. Alapega is the new Tavern Keeper. That way they're not conflicting with being a mayor. I forgot. I keep forgetting Ghostword's name. That's not Ghostword, that's Righteous Boner. All right, going to eat. Where are you eating now? I set up the tavern. I set up the dining hall. Where are you possibly going to eat? Don't go to the empty room again. Why do you go to this empty room? What is with this room that has such fascination for you? I don't understand why I'm removing this room. I don't know why Ghostword goes there. I don't know how Ghostword knows to go there. Ghostword always goes and eats in an empty room by themselves and then blames me for it. If I remove it, the next time Ghostword goes to a meal, perhaps we'll see Ghostword go to the tavern. I made her as much of a priest as I could. The general temple only allowed performers. Oh, I see what you're saying. Might be conflicting. I thought I did. I did. It is now no longer a zone meeting hall. Let me look at the other meeting halls, see if any of them are weird. That's a pin pasture, not a meeting hall. That's a pin pasture. These are people's bedrooms. That's not set for anything. I don't know why he keeps going there to eat. This is set as a meeting area to the famous chapel. This is an overwrite. Get rid of that. This one is set to the Glacial Moth, which is the Farmers Guild. We know that works. I'm not erasing that. The famous chapel is dedicated to Rash. Maybe the Rash temple was overriding the other temple? Doesn't fix the stuff. The bugs are half the fun. Well, yeah, I mean, bugs are half the fun, but you kind of still, like, want to know how to fix it. All right, you have no job, but I've set you as a performer in a temple. And you can also do what everyone else does and go meet in a meeting hall. Why do you never meet in a meeting hall? Oh my God, finally, he's meditating. He's meditating and praying. Meditating on generosity, and I think I saw a prayer in there at the beginning. No specific information for the activity of meditating. Very fine weapon rack. I'm not seeing anything about praying right now. Does meditating not count as praying? Please don't tell me meditating doesn't count as praying. I will lose my damn mind. I don't know if it was a problem. What I'm saying is I made a generic area that was a temple to Rash, but then made the statues create the temple individually to their god. So there was an overlap of temples that may have been working against us. In the future, I should just use the statues to make the temple. Not, okay, there we go, worship. Yes, worship. Do all the good worshiping. This activity will branch into specific worship events. God, I hope so. She feels wonder after communing with Lagan. She's praying now. Get the fuck out of here, you real weird pilgrim. Please go away. This is not what I need right now. I don't need a fucking goblin next to my dwarf fucking babbling nonsense goblin shit. Go away. Could have been anywhere in the room, had to stand right next to Ghostword. I kind of don't want to look. Before now, we were at 94,000. We're at 98,000. But that might not even be the right stress system anyways, I don't know. We're attending a meeting in the bottom of the map. Why are we attending a meeting down here? Now we're stuck in the stairs. Don't tell me you just succumbed to depression again. I don't understand. You prayed. You prayed to Lagan. What do you want? Now she's ashamed because her clothing is tattered. God damn it. Why does this chick not have clothing? We have tons of clothing for you. Wear it. No one is stopping you. This is just raw damaged cloth. Where do we put all the clothing? I forget where we put the clothing. It was by the farm. No, it wasn't. Cloth stockpiles near the trade depot. Yeah, you are allowed to get all of this clothing. No one is stopping you. Or did we somehow run out of clothing? I see buckets and shit. Without her doing it, the other idiots are too slow and or they stopped again. We don't have clothing. They didn't stop, they're just slow. They can't keep up with the base's clothing demands. All right, what was the fix unowned thing? fix unknown scattered? Oh my god. I don't remember what the unknown scattered thing was. Someone mentioned it earlier, but I don't remember what the command was. To fix all the clothes everywhere? Clean unknown scattered. All right, I was close. Clean unowned scattered. It doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. Clean owned scattered. All right. Oh wait, does that just dump it all? That's a lot of commands. I thought it was doing something. Whatever, we'll see what happened. They've all been marked for dumping if they were damaged. Now she's attending a meeting again, except for she can't because she's depressed. Self-pity after being away from family, self-pity being away from friends, dejected after being unable to pray to Nazome. Didn't feel, but we did the other prayer, so she's good on that one. She felt wonder after being able to commune with Lagan, dejected being able to pray to Lagan for too long. I just don't think you can do it. The negatives build up so much more than the positives. She's at 99.2 thousand. Holy shit. Yeah, you're right, because she's the one that makes the clothes. So she doesn't have the clothes now. Holy shit. $100,000. Like, I would have been fine if it took forever for it to come back. All right, hold on. He said he can't make wafers anymore. He doesn't have enough strands. Let's confirm this. There are 11 strands. The fuck are you talking about? Also, who's the adamantine dude who's taking forever? He's supposed to be like yanking those strands out for him anyways. Where's the stone? I'm guessing I have no clue where the hell I was when I was going up and down because I didn't even see the base. There we go. Your job is to track metal strands. I expect you to do so. Remove that stop. It doesn't exist. Go to stone. New stop. Stop one. Remove those. Pull from that stockpile. Stone. Except for metal ores. Assign this vehicle. This is the new stone. Oh, Ghostword's going to drink. Please drink in the tavern. No, stop drinking there. Why do you drink there? That is not where sensible people drink. What is fucking wrong with this tavern? Was it not a meeting hall again somehow? Attend a meeting. I always attend my meetings on the roof. I need to see if I can get her to eat or drink again so I can make sure it works. Hey, socialize. I'll take socialize. Socialize is something. Do you have a normal dining hall? That's what it was. Ish. Help! This crazy depressed dwarf is chasing me. She cries all the time. $99.9, it went down. We were at 100. We were at 100 earlier. She has officially gained a net positive in happiness. It may only be 100 on a scale of hundreds of thousands, but we have had a net positive somewhere in this poor dwarf's life where she has gotten happier. She has shown an inkling of a smirk. The gods have smiled upon us and granted us one singular ray of hope. However, as we have all seen the show Neon Genesis Evangelion, we know that's only so that we can delve her into deeper pits of despair. I'm just waiting for the big mech to come kill us. $100,000 again, there we go. Oh my God. Attend a meeting. Where's Coca-Cola this time? You're always running in the weirdest directions to attend these meetings. All right, we found Coca-Cola. Have a drink again. Have food. Pray. Sleep on it, I guess. If we go one more cycle of this and they don't eat or drink right, I'm going to just end it for the evening. The current recording, which I thought was going to be over because we're over by 40 minutes, is now 2 hours long. And we're just gonna have to end it on a sad note of not knowing if we made any success. Because I don't know what the glitch is. No, the problem is if you do the dining hall without the bartender, then they will drink without mugs and get negative thoughts for that. I like how when she has no job, she still just waits in that room to fucking do her meeting. Prayed in the zone. All right, this is the other prayer. We can pray to the other god. I'm fine with praying to the zone. Are you guys fine with praying to the zone? I'm fine with praying to the zone. She's fine with praying to the zone. Everyone is fine with praying to the zone. In the future, there will be a temple to every god individually. That's the only thing that makes sense. There'll be like little rooms that have like one statue each. There'll be like little 3x3 areas and the walls make it a 5x5. And each room will individually be a prayer to a different god. Because apparently you can't just have an area that's like, all right, we pray to all gods like we have on the roof. That doesn't quite work. She's running to attend a meeting. All right. Wait, you prayed in the zone. Are you happier? Still says 100,000 stress. Fuck me. Yeah, the Goblin Pilgrim's just here to stay now, I guess. Once you get those guests, they never fucking leave. They just absorb your food and shit. It's annoying. You just had a meeting, or did he run away so you didn't have the meeting? Where are you going? I don't understand why the mayor's allowed to keep running away. The mayor's job is to just attend meetings, you would think. Shouldn't that be what the mayor does? The mayor's always running to like every corner of the fucking map, ruining everyone's lives. All right, we're grabbing the adamantine for the thread, so that's good. I'm guessing because I set up a quantum, so they're... We're grabbing that food to eat. Go to the tavern. Please go to the tavern, not some weird unclaimed table. Please go to the tavern. I'm begging you. I'm begging you to go to the tavern. Where are you going? There's no table. There's no... God damn it. Why? Why? That's not even... Why are you going to these other tables? No, remove the table. Kick her out. She's not allowed to eat here. Make her eat. Okay, drink. Drinking, you would do that at the tavern, right? I quit. I fucking quit. I don't understand why this person won't just go to the tavern. What the hell? Are the doors locked? No. People are in here. Who are you? You're socializing by yourself. That's kind of weird. Where's the bartender? Who did I set as the bartender? Tavern Keeper, Alapega. First, I'll do a reread before I move on. 99.9 thousand. She is slightly happier. Like, we're on like the razor's edge of this shit working. You're not a hauler. You're the bartender. Stop doing any other jobs. Just stop. For fuck's sake. Come back and do your damn tavern. There is nothing stopping you. It's passable. This fucking tavern is passable. I don't know why they won't go to why this person isn't going to the tavern. I don't understand why more people aren't in the tavern now I think about it. It's filled with booze and shit. Where's our bartender? Where is Alapega? Should you be storing stone in stockpiles? You're a bartender. That's not your job. Stone, wood, construction, deconstruction, road building. None of those are your job. Just be a bartender. Alapega already ran to the top of the map to grab another stone. I don't understand why the tavern's not working right. Make a dining room. I made a dining room. It's assigned to the tavern, the Peach of Glazing, and it's allowed as a meeting hall. The Peach of Glazing says it's an 8x8 dancing area. Tavern Keeper's Alapega. It wants more goblets, but only has 107. I don't know why. And it has as many instruments as it could possibly want. Citizens only. Citizens and long-term residents only. Like, animals know to hang out here. But yeah, like, even this person's not drinking in the bar. Why? Why are you not drinking in the bar? The bar is where you go to drink. What the hell is wrong with this? It's not a forbidden thing. Is there a... There's not like a civilian alert active, is there? There's no civilian alert locking you to a burrow. Okay, how about this? If I'm gonna free that table and remake the dining room from the adamantine table. Assign table. All right, here, okay, new idea then. Assign location, add a location, a new tavern. In tavern, a constructive spice. I don't know what's going on, and it's a meeting hall. I don't know what was up with the last one, but whatever. We'll just pretend it didn't happen. So we're gonna go to this, the Peach of Glazing, fire Alapega. He doesn't go there. But the constructive spice, he does. Does this fix whatever was going on? Like, that person just grabbed a mug to run off. Why do you not hang out in the tavern to drink? Who are you? Dragoman storing item in stockpile, because of course he is. He's kidnapping the cup to bring it back. He's kidnapping the mug out of the tavern to put it in a stockpile. The fuck is wrong? Won't go to a meeting hall that's too far out of the way. Is this man eating a piece of adamantine? He's reciting poetry because he's the king consort. I swear to God, you're holding a piece of adamantine or something. It was weird. What is that symbol? But like randos will come in here, but not Alapega. Who's picking up equipment at the bottom? No, okay, maybe it's the right area of the map. No one. Alright, I'm gonna find a way to delete Jazzercise. This doesn't exist anymore. Disband squad. There you go. I don't know what's going on with that exercise thing, but look, it doesn't happen anymore. We're done. Go back to do bartending duties. They act like they can't bartend. They act like they can't drink in there. This is not even like they won't go out of their way to go to it. They go to it and then they leave it. What item are you storing? You're taking stupid paths. Something is borked about this map. I don't know what I did at what point, but something has gotten horribly borked. What is Ghost doing? Ghost is socializing. At least that's something. Try moving the tavern down if you... I can't. I really I don't have a place for the tavern down a few levels. And I'm starting to lose my patience, and I'm very tired. Where? Like I said, Ghostward's socializing at least, so maybe Ghostward will develop friends. Nope, I didn't mean to hit enter. Ghost. Read. 99.9. We're not safe, but whatever we've got going kind of works. They stopped going negative. They hover between 99.9 and 100. And they go a little up, and they go a little down. They go a little up, and they go a little down. Oh God, now it's a Chulu sad. Is that what your exclamation mark means? I didn't mean to click that. Isn't there a spare floor above the military floor? Yes, but no. Like, there is this floor. That floor is about to get removed, and it was going to be used for the archers, or not. But yeah, I mean, I could move it down there, but what is that going to do me? They don't use a tavern to begin with. Doesn't matter where I move the damn thing. It doesn't do anything. Look at the only people that show up are non-dwarves. They act like, oh my fucking Lord. They act like everyone else is who does this. No. Citizens fucking only. Get out of here, you weird asshats. Or citizens and long-term residents only. I know what happened with the goblins. I reduced that down to 10. That one's on me. The new area didn't have the old numbers. But, like, what do you want? You have everything you need. Like, even Alapega won't do it, and that's what he's supposed to be doing. That's what bartenders do. They hang out in the tavern. He just stores items in bags all day. I feel like I'm missing something. They're acting like it's a non-entity. I've purged it and made it a new thing. I want to see something. This is gonna be fucking stupid, but I want to see something. I'm going to build a tavern where the original one was. Now, where the tavern is, you have all this booze. This is all booze. Maybe they can't access these. We will forbid all of the booze and then reclaim the booze. Like this, we have tons of booze and even booze inside the tavern room. The animals pathfind to it right. This is infuriating. Like, I'm wondering if there's like a way to like reset all the pathfinding in the game. No one's going toward it. All right, how many meeting areas do I have? If it's a question of meeting areas, I'll start purging. Are you anything in here? No. Are you like some weird double up meeting area? Even though you work, I won't purge you. I just need to know. You technically have 2 meeting areas. You have yeah, you have 3 actually. I'll ignore that. Where else do I have as a meeting area? The tavern, the library. They meet up in the library. Or have they stopped meeting up in the library now? Why? They're not meeting up in the library anymore. Stupid question. What happens if I build this? I feel like this happened when I got rid of this one bridge. What happens if I build this bridge? I swear to God, if everyone just runs into the tavern and the library and just starts fucking drinking it up and going like, ah, yes, 1 + 1 is 7. Yes, the hypotenuse of the square of the moon's orbit is in fact Q. Ah, yes, yes, all the knowledge. I swear to God, if something's wrong with if this bridge somehow has something goofy going on and they all just start doing it, I'm gonna lose my mind. All right, there's another path. It's not built yet. It's not completely built yet. But you seem to work relatively well before, and now you don't seem to be working. Because no one's even using the library. And this place used to be jam-packed, remember? Like, there used to be tons of dwarves and shit in the library. But now there's none. They're all acting like they can't do it. So admittedly, right now they're storing items in stockpiles? What are you storing? Stone. Where am I getting stone from? I'm about to forbid all the stone, wherever they're grabbing it from. I don't remember. Are they coming up or are they going down? I think they're coming up. So what down here has stone? What was I doing that is generating fucking stone? The adamantine they can carry. Fucking forbid this. If it's these should have been grabbed way long time ago. And why are you grabbing these over the fucking adamantine? These aren't even, who cares? Who cares? Stop. Maybe this will start freeing up idlers and they can go back to making sense in the game. Someone's been passing a hen, but someone's socializing. Is that the guy that was already socializing? Someone's in the library, pondering ores. What the fuck? There are 2 people in the tavern now. 2 dwarves from the base in the tavern. Still don't have Alapega, but there's actually dwarves in the tavern. Alapega is storing items in a bag? Why? That's not your fucking job. You literally do nothing. You do nothing but be a bartender. What are you even storing? Are you storing a seed? Do you hate me that much? Do your job of being a bartender. He's reading. Now he's eating. Where is he going to eat? All the food's in the tavern. You're supposed to go to the tavern to eat. Where the fucking balls are you going? I have thousands of food in that fucking tavern. You grab food. Is this yours? I'll give Alapega that. That is Alapega's table. He grabbed the food off his bed, though. We definitely saw him grab the food off his bed. Never eat bed food. That's weird. Oh, shit, I touched it. No, mayor's office is in a meeting area. What was supposed to be ending within an hour has now extended itself to like a 2-hour recording. Yeah, 2 hours, 11 minutes. This already means I'm gonna have to do an edit in the middle. I can't solve this soon. We're just gonna have to end on a slightly happy, annoying, sad note. Well, the problem now is if I move the tavern and it is a question of distance, I'll be moving it away from the bridge. No, my ultimate test is going to be after this resumes, I'm going to take those 5 tables and those 5 chairs and I'm going to build them over in the dirt and say, hey, tavern, and see what people do. And see what people do. He has no job, but it should say dispense alcohol or whatever. He's a fucking bartender. Oh, what is that? Eldritch was found dead? What the fuck happened with Eldritch? Of Fell Site? What about this Fell Site? Did he bleed out? How the fuck is Eldritch dead? What did Eldritch die of? What? Yeah, right? What? Why was he dehydrated? What? Why did he die? All right, so hold on. I'm gonna follow Alapega real quick. Alapega's not doing his job. He's refusing. I'm gonna save. I know we just saved. I'm gonna save, and I'm going to kick this over to Legends mode. I know there's an issue with it, so I'm gonna like copy the save. Well, I can't read it now, but that is a good question. Hold on. And then after this, regardless, like I'm just gonna see what killed him, and then we're basically done for the evening because I am losing my sanity and my patience. And I can only make I can only make it worse from here. I want to know what the fuck killed Eldritch. Check health on therapist. This is right. Before I do a load, I should see Eldritch. Perfect health. He literally had, my head is in the way. He had perfect health. There was nothing wrong with Eldritch as of the last time I read this. He had no reason to die. He's just dead. All right, I probably should have exited and saved, not done the quick save. Shit. How do you do the... Let me do a BRB. I'm still here. You can get a nice, sexy close-up of my face. I'm gonna work around in the folders real quick. Data, save. Let's count as current. What are we? Fuck, I don't actually know what we are. I'm assuming we're region 1 latest date, which would be 242-0101. What did the game say? 242-0102. That is the latest save. Okay. I'm gonna copy that. Copy. Into the main folder as a backup. Then I'm going to do whatever the fuck the weird cheat thing is. Right. First of all, we can go back to being live. First of all, what's his name? I'm freaking Ghost Word. Ghost Word's at 100,000 negative again, just because my sanity is not allowed a moment of happiness. And what was Legends mode? There was like a way to do it in the game, and I've forgotten how to do it. I'm not doing that. DF hack Legends mode in game. What was it called? Eldritch 2.0 will have to prove himself worthy of the bedroom. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I backed it up. Why am I trying to find a way to do the cheat code to do it when I can just save game? No, not save game. Shit. I'm getting tired. It should have been Abandoned Fort or whatever. I have the copy. It was Open Legends. I found it afterwards. Open a Legends screen when in Fortress mode compatible with Export Legends. Let me load back in. This delay is my fault. I told you guys I was getting tired and sloppy. Save the game, but couldn't save Eldritch. Fuck you. Continue playing. Back into it. Last time it was Ghost Lesbians, but now it's the Depression and Cursed Tavern. Both involve the ghost word for some reason. All right. So this is over here, it told me. Where did it tell me? Open Legends. Open hyphen Legends. This script can corrupt your save. If you care about this rule, do not save after running the script. Run die. To use it safely, press escape, pause Dwarf Fortress, run quick save. I did that. Run the script again and press Y to enter Legends mode. Immediately after exiting Legends, run die. Now, from this mode, there is... what is it? Export Legends? Export Legends. God damn it. One word? Oh? Because what I'm going to want is one of these Legends reading program. Yep, we're gonna grab this. We're gonna figure out what the hell just happened. Because I'm annoyed at that. Is that it? Is it done exporting? I don't know if that means it's done exporting. Legends XML. Fuck, this is what I thought. I'm gonna have to go track it down. All right, give me a sec again. Lazy new pack, no. Or Fortress. Oh, it crashed on me because the other thing's still exporting it. It just decided to wait a while on that one screen. Why is Ghostword involved with so many crazy things? Ugh. I don't know. I really just don't know. What is going on? Has my audio been weird like that the whole time? When I talk, it says it's routing through the other... Oh, God, no. That shouldn't be working that way. Testing. 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 That is awful. Today's audio is going to be wrong. Just fucking wrong. Good. Apparently when I talk, it bleeds through into the secondary audio line. I'm happy right now. Let me tell everyone how happy I am. All right, are we good? Nope, still loading. All right, we need... Who died? Eldritch. Eldritch died. Have we loaded up everything? Are we good? Can I go to historical figures and look for an Eldritch? No. Are we still loading? Oh my God, we're still loading. Literally died of old age. Literally after all that, he just kicked the bucket. There's another Eldritch who's not dead? Who's this other Eldritch? He stopped existing in a certain event, but it doesn't say they died. Married Speedy Noob. But we're in the year we're in the year 242. Yeah, see, that's way later in the history. Like way over here. Became the militia commander, died of old age in ScorchTrumpets. In 1/1/242 in the early spring. After all that, Eldritch just decided to die. Apparently there's a second Eldritch. I don't know. I didn't know Eldritch was that old. But yeah, apparently there's a second Eldritch. The reading program didn't show. Oh, I don't think it could connect now anyways. It's not gonna be able to read because it's not a fort, is it? Oh, it could. Yeah, there's no Eldritch. So somehow there's another Eldritch that hasn't died. They just don't exist. Oh no, they left. We had one disappear. It says he's a noble. He doesn't live with us anymore. He literally fucking bounced at some point. Does it say where he is now? Oh, this is from the other base, Hatchet Act. This is the Eldritch from Hatchet Act. This is the old base. There's only two Eldritches. This one stopped kind of existing for us because the old base doesn't exist. This is the one from our base. And he died of old age after all of that. Yeah, I mean, while we're here, why the hell not? I'm going to stop recording. Hold on. I'm going to do this real quick. For those of you who watch the YouTube archives, thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys next time.